And welcome back to Spark Stadium. This is the final, 34-19, a long game tonight. Emrald Ridge with the win, and this is the Alderson's Awards West postgame show for trophies, awards, t-shirts, and so much more. Go to aldersons.net for their full catalog. Paul Beatty along with Tony Davila. We do want to thank Tim Luce. He works in the morning, so we're going to let him get going, and we appreciate. He did not anticipate that this was going to be a 3+ hour game tonight. In the first half, it got started very quickly as Kentwood would turn the ball over on downs. Emrald Ridge would. Oh, whoop! That was the second 29-yard touchdown. Would go Emrald Ridge. They would score with 10:49, go up 7-0. Kentwood would come roaring right back, but threw an interception. The ball ended up on the 1-yard line. Emrald Ridge came back with a 99-yard touchdown strike, Polino to Zenker. Then they'd go up 14-0. Kentwood then struck back. They came right back with a nice 8-yard run from Ezra Moalai, and that would make it 14-6 with 6:02 left to go. The ER came right back, 37-yard touchdown, and they would score again, a 43-yard touchdown. Late in the first half, Kentwood would score with less than a couple of minutes to go, and they'd go to halftime down 27-12, a 15-point lead there. Kentwood then would get back in this. They would pull within a touchdown on their second possession of the second half, a 9-yard run. They would score. That was Ezra, and that would make it, at that point, that would make it 27-19. Then we had the long delay with the injury to Clayton Murray. And once we got back to playing again, it would be a big mistake by Kentwood. They had the ball on a 4th and short. They tried some kind of trick play. The ball ended up on the ground. Being Bongo picked it up, ran it into the end zone, and that was it, Tony, as they go on to win this one 34-19.
That they did, and it was a good effort by both sides, and to get back up after that big delay, and for Emrald Ridge, feeling for their teammate and really coming back after that and keeping that momentum going and then building on it and getting some running yards in was really good to see from the Jags. And for Kentwood, for the never quitting. They were in it. They were trying for everything they could. They never hung their heads once the game kind of got out of hand after that fumble recovery touchdown. They stayed in it and still were trying to get things going. Let's go over these final numbers, though. We'll go with Kentwood first. Tagle ends up 18 of 27 passing, 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions for 179 yards through the air. Leading receiver, Fike had 4 catches for 39 yards. Rubin had 3 catches for 58 and the lone touchdown of the game. Moaili had 4 catches for 22 yards, all of those in the second half. He was also their leading rusher, 15 rushes, 66 yards, and 2 touchdowns for Ezra Moalii. Tagle ends up with 6 carries for 27 yards, and Savini had 2 carries for 26 yards. 129 yards on the ground, 179 through the air for 308 yards of offense for the Conks in this one. On the other side, the Emrald Ridge Jags, Polino goes 13 of 21 passing, 4 touchdowns, 1 interception for 305 yards through the air. Murray had 9 carries for 28 yards. Polino had 4 for -2, but he had that one 13-yard sack that could have been a lot worse than that was. Dalton, 6 carries for 21 yards in this one as well, 47 yards on the ground. A couple of 100-yard receivers in this game. Zenkner, 3 catches for 137 and a touchdown. Rustler, 5 catches for 108 and 2 touchdowns. Williams had 1 catch for 37 yards. That was for a touchdown as well. 305 through the air, 47 on the ground for 352 yards of offense for the Emrald Ridge Jags.
All right, a great
Biambongo had the fumble recovery for the touchdown. Joel Gonzalez had an interception. Masani AI had an interception, and Muapu for Kentwood had an interception as well. Get that defensive love out there as well.
Exactly. Got some turnovers to report on. All right, time now for the Holiday Inn Express. Sumner Holiday Inn Express MVP of the game, brought to you by your on-the-road team headquarters, the Sumner Holiday Inn Express. Stay where the winners stay, the Sumner Holiday Inn Express. To me, it's pretty hard to get around Braden Polino.
Yeah, 4 touchdowns, 1 interception, and that was just throwing it up in the end zone at the end. But still, great overall game, 305 for him. Started out on fire. I think the other one, I liked a couple of defenders. Romeo Sepulveda had 2 sacks in this game.
Yeah.
Biambongo had that fumble recovery touchdown, made a lot of big plays on defense. Joel Gonzalez played pretty well on the back line as well. But, I think it's hard to get away from Polino.
The other one to me is Zab Zenkner also. Yeah. What a terrific night he had. I'll tell you what do you think the play of the game was?
My play, I like the Williams catch.
Yes,
that
Corbin
floater
Williams.
that was up there.
So that was a touchdown that Polino got that probably shouldn't have been a touchdown. Corbin Williams came up with a terrific catch and touchdown for that. But still, Braden, when you put up those kind of numbers right out of the chute, I think we got to go Braden here.
Yeah, 305 for a high school quarterback is pretty great.
Yeah, no doubt about it. All right, that is going to do it for us tonight. Again, our final score, Emrald Ridge gets it done, 34-19 over Kentwood. We hope you'll join us tomorrow. We got a huge one. Tony and I will be over at Graham Kapowsin. O'Day's Monty Kohler, the head coach, shoots for to become the winningest coach in state history. He's 1 win away from topping Tumwater's Sid Otten at 394, both of them. He's looking for 395 over at Art Crate Stadium with Graham Kapowsin tomorrow night. We hope you'll join us then. Until next time, we'll see you here on the Eli and the NFHS Sports Networks.